Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another Mega solo raid, and it's been a while since we've done a solo raid on the channel. This time it's going to be the return of Mega Pigdeot in raid, so it's the return of Mega Solo Pigdeot, and we're going to see how many Rampardoses we're actually going to get through to take this down. So I've got two teams full of Rampardos, all level 50. We've got the first team all level 50, all Hundos. We have a second team with another 5 Hundos, and then the sixth one being the first ever best buddy I had, which is a 98 without attack. So it's 14, 15, 15 on the stats, that one. But it also includes a Hundo Rampardos as well from a lucky trade. So let's have a go and see how we fare against Mega Pigdeot in solo raids using just Rampardos, albeit 12 of them. But let's see how many Rampardoses we get through in this solo raid, and in fact, if we can actually do it. So let's go ahead and have a go. So Rampardos running Smackdown and Rock Slide. They are boosted by the weather. It is partly cloudy in-game, if you wanted to know. But rock types obviously have the advantage against flying types anyway. And then we're weather boosted as well. So hopefully we can take this Mega Pigdeot down pretty quickly. Mega Pigdeot using Feather Dance there, so not doing too much damage to our Rampardos, which is good because Rampardos is notably quite a glassy Pokemon. It doesn't seem to stand up to much, but this Feather Dance doesn't seem to be doing much damage to our Rampardos. So we're onto our second one now, and as you can see, Mega Pigdeot's health going down quite nicely, especially with those rock slides. So you can also do this solo probably with Shadow Tyranitar as well, running rock moves. You've got to have evolved those Tyranitars from a community day to learn the fast move of Smackdown. But you could also attempt this with Shadow Tyranitars. I've just gone for a full 12 squad because my Rampardos squad is quite a decent squad anyway. So I'm getting out the Rampardos squad once again and making some good use of that. So 220 seconds on the clock. Hopefully we're going to yellow around the 170 mark. That will be a good indication on whether we can do it. So that Feather Dance still not doing much against our Rampardos as we come close to the 200 second mark on the raid. So a third of the way into the raid now. 300 seconds in total. So 200 is a third of the way in. And now we've got our, what was up, my 200th best buddy. So I did a Rampardos as my first ever best buddy, as I was saying before, a 98 one. It was the best Rampardos I got at the time, and when buddies had just become a thing, it was the first thing I clicked on, and I made it my first best buddy. So I thought it was a fitting tribute to also have my 100th and my 200th best buddy both being Rampardos as well. So let's see. There we are, 165 seconds, and we are into the yellow now. So this is going to be actually quite close in comparison to what we first assumed. Whether it could be taken down any quicker with those Tyranitars, and also you can Mega a Tyranitar as well. So if you had a 1 Mega Tyranitar with rock moves, as well as 5 Shadow Tyranitars with rock moves, I think that would be a really decent squad to try and solo this with. So if you haven't got your Rampardos squad up, but you have got Tyranitars, then make sure you have a go using those. But there's also other good rock types. There's also Mega Diancie as well, if you manage to get a decent Diancie from the research. I know that's just gone global for everybody, so hopefully you've managed to get a decent one of those. You could power that up and use that during these raids as well. But 114 seconds just gone past, and we're into the red. So we're doing good timing. We'll swap into our second team now. So first team is completely fainted out. Second team, starting off with that Hundo Rampardos, maxed out to level 50 again. So I've got about 6 of these Rampardoses, all best buddy as well. Unfortunately, none of them are my buddy at the moment. I'm working on other things at the moment, but we could also get that buddy boost from one of these as well to get it up to level 51. But as you saw before as well, when we fainted out, Mega Pigdeot's health was on red, and then he jumped back up to yellow. As always, that's because when we faint out, if anybody faints out, if you're doing even if you've got multiple people in the lobby, if one person faints out, when we rejoin, then the raid boss will gain 5% of its health back. So that's why you see a jump when you go back into the raid. So 56 seconds on the clock, and it's looking quite comfortable now. Now this second team has got well underway. 40 seconds on the clock. What we're going to do before we reach the 30-second mark. It looks possible. 35 seconds on the clock. 34 seconds on the clock. 31. It's fainted at 31. So we'll take that. 31 seconds on the clock. Let's see if it's a shiny. The shiny odds for Mega Pigdeot or any Mega Raid are 1 in 128. They used to be 1 in 64, but Niantic have increased the odds to 1 in 128. So that also accounts. So no shiny, but we are weather boosted as well with Pidgeot. So that also accounts for any Pokemon that can be Mega that you find in the wild. So if you find a wild Gengar, for instance, or you find a wild God of War, anything that can be Mega, it's 1 in 128 odds. There is a few things that obviously have boosted odds as well, but most of the things at Mega are 1 in 128, whether it's in the wild or on raids. So let's see how good this Pidgeot is. Let's see if it stays in the first ball. No. So 1473 on the CP. I'm unsure of the Hundo CP, so fingers crossed this might be good. I'm not too sure, or it might be completely terrible. Let's see if we can get it to stay in the ball. Excellent throw that time. There we go. Caught it on an excellent throw. So 3 rocks, caught it, and let's see how good this 1473 is. And it's a 2-star. So quite a terrible one to get from the solo raid, but it was a nice solo to do. I'll probably definitely be doing more of these in the future, trying to beat that time. Maybe next time as well, I'll try the Tyranitar squad. I'll go with Mega Tyranitar followed by 5 Shadow Rock type Tyranitars. So we'll see how we get on with that as well. I'll do it when it's weather boosted so we have an even comparison with the Rampardos squads, and I'll probably record that and upload that as well for you to watch as well. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've had a go at this Mega Raid boss, this Mega Pidgeot Raid boss. Let me know how you've managed to get on. What squad did you use as well? Did you manage to do it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Please hit that like on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well. We're so close to 800 subscribers. Really, really close. So please hit that subscribe button on my channel. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.